For our problem of the day today, I want you to draw. You're going to draw. Just find some empty space or use a blank piece of paper. And I want you to show me 65 cents. And you can only use quarters and nickels. You have to use quarters and nickels. You can't just use quarters. You can't just use nickels. You have to use both. And draw 65 cents. Pause your video and give it a try. Alright, so let's see what we can come up with. So, 65 cents. So I'm going to write my value right here. And my cent sign. Like that, 65 cents. So, let's start with quarters. So, 1 quarter is 25 cents. Another quarter is 50 cents, right? So we're up to 50 now. Another quarter would be 75 cents. So that's too much, right? So that's not going to work, right? So I'm going to delete this one. Okay, so now I should probably switch over to nickels because that's the only other coin I can use. So each nickel is worth 5 cents. So 5, which means now I'm at 55. And then another nickel puts me at 60. Another nickel puts me at 65 cents. Okay, so that's one way. That's one way you could have done it. Another way you could have done it is you could have started with 1 quarter and stayed with that. And then from there, you would only need nickels, right? So 1 quarter is 25 cents, and we're going to count up by 5s with our nickels till we get to 65. So 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and then we stop, right? And so each one of these guys is 1 nickel. So I'm going to draw my circles around them now. It's easier just to write the 5s and then go back and circle them, at least for me, I thought, using this pen. And so this is still 65 cents. Now remember, what we did is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 nickels equals 25 cents. So really, what we did is we just converted or regrouped one of the quarters into 5 nickels. All right, so let's continue. So our directions, our essential question today says, how can you show the value of $1 with coin? So that's what we'll be working through. We're going to show how we can find the value, show the value of $1 with coins. So let's go to the next page. And on this page it says, draw the coins, write the total value. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what to draw. And notice there's 2 boxes. There's a box here and a box here. So I'm going to go to this page. And so it says, draw the coins, write the total value. So in the first box, we're going to draw 8 nickels. So there's my 8 nickels. And then in the second box, we're going to draw, let's see, how about 8 dimes? 8 dimes in the second. And so there's my 8 dimes. And now your job is to count to find the total value of the coins in each box. And so you'll write the value in the first box on the line and the value for the second box on the line with the cent symbol. So go ahead and pause your video and work through those first 2 problems. Alright, so let's see, the value. So I'm going to use a strategy that we practice, which is to write the value underneath. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 cents. Okay, so the first one is you should have gotten 40 cents. And so then our second one, we're going to count by 10s because they're dimes. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 cents. So and then our second one, we got 80 cents. Okay. So without drawing any more coins, just looking at that first problem, without drawing any more coins, we said that it was what, 8 nickels. Without drawing any more coins, how many more nickels would it take to show 80 cents? How many more nickels would it take to draw to get to 80 cents? Well, remember, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that was 40 cents. And when we add 40 cents together, right, that's double. I'm not even gonna write this, right? Because if I write this, that's a waste of my time, right? Because I know that 4 plus 4 equals 8, right? 4, thinking out loud, I'm going to write what I'm thinking. 4 plus 4 equals 8. So I know 40 cents plus 40 cents equals 80 cents, right? So that tells me, knowing that it takes 8 more nickels to get from 40 cents to 80 cents. Now to our math talk question. How many pennies has the same value as 80 cents? So the dimes came out to 80 cents. How many pennies equal 80 cents? Well, remember that 80 cents is another way of saying 8 tens, right? 80 equals 8 tens, right? And then if we think about tens, how many tens equal a 1? Well, 10, right? Or 1 10 equals, or 10 ones equals a 10. So if there's 8 tens in 80, right? For each one of these tens, there's 10 ones, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, right? 10 ones. So that means it's going to take 80 ones or 80 pennies to get to 80 cents because each penny's worth 80 cents. Let's go to the next page. The model and draw, right? The most learningest part of our lesson. So it says $1 has the same value as 100 cents. So if you count these, right, there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in each row. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. There's 100 pennies. There's 100 cents. 100 cents is equal to, let me go over here to this part because I want you to notice this. 100 cents is equal to $1. Okay, so this is why we don't say and when we say numbers, is because of this decimal point. Because this dollar sign tells me that it's a dollar, so it's $1 and 0 cents, right? $1 and 0 cents. The decimal point separates the dollars from the cents. So let's go down to the Sharon show. I'm going to actually, you're going to stay on this page and do 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3 on my page. Whoops. Which is, oh, I can't do 1, 2, and 3 on my page. I thought I could. I'll have to do it on your page. That's fine. So the 1, 2, and 3, it says draw coins to show $1, write the total value. So for each of these problems, for number 1, 2, and 3, right, you're going to show $1 with nickels, right? So if it's nickels, you're going to count by 5s. So I'm going to draw you a nickel to get you started. 1 nickel gets you started. How many more nickels do you need to make $1 and 0 cents? Draw all the nickels you need. For this one, you're going to draw quarters. How many quarters equal $1? And you're going to write $1, right? Because all these are going to equal $1 and 0 cents. And then the last one is dimes, right? And each dime is 10 cents. We count by tens when we count dimes. And you still, same thing, you need to make $1 and 0 cents in dimes. So pause your video, do numbers 1, 2, and 3. All right, so I hope that you're done. I hope you're not just here to steal answers from me, and you're not going to be a cheater, right? We don't have any cheaters in our class. We have people who work hard in our class. So let's see. So $1 in nickels. So I got to count by 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So we're halfway there. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. We're almost there. 100. So how many nickels did we draw? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 20 nickels equals $1 and 0 cents. All right, let's try the next one. Okay, so quarters. See, 25, 50, 75 cents, $1.00. So 4 quarters equals $1. And then dimes, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Let me try to move these over a little bit. Whoops. I think I lost one. Let me double check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So let's see dimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dimes equals $1.00. All right, let's go to the next page now. On your own, it says circle coins to make $1. Cross out the coins you do not use. Circle coins that make $1. Cross out the coins you do not use. Okay? So you're going to circle the coins that you're going to use to make $1. Are you done? Do you need more time? Pause your video if you need more time. All right, so coins to make $1. Here's what I'm going to come up with. I'm going to start with quarters because those have the greatest value. So 25. Got an Ohio quarter here. 50. 75. And then let's see, we got dimes. 85. 95. 100. So I don't need these guys. Let's try another one. Number 5, same thing. Circle the coins you're going to use. Cross out the coins you do not use. Pause your video and do number 5. Okay, let's see. Same thing. We'll start with the quarters. 25, 50, 75. Now we'll go to our dimes. 85, 95. Let's see, a nickel, right? Because the next, if I add another dime, that's 105. So I need to stay under 100. So one more nickel will take me to exactly to $1. And so I'm going to cross out everything else. All right, let's see. We're getting towards the end. Let's see. Where's my Think Smarter page? Let's see if we can find it. Just a sec. I think it got lost in the shuffle. All right, let's see. All right, here it is. It's working now. Mid-chapter checkpoint. All right, so on this page, I'm going to tell you what to do. You're going to pause your video, and then we'll do it together. So this one, it says count on to find the total value, and might I recommend that you write the counts underneath to remind you. And then, right, same thing for this one. I'll give you the first count. Okay, and then for this, you're going to use coins, show the amount in 2 ways, draw and label the coin. So show me 31 cents in 2 ways, and it can't be all pennies. Okay, and then the last one, the Think Smarter. Mary used these coins to buy a folder. What is the total value of these coins? So write the total value of these coins right in the box. So pause your video and do the entire page, page 494. Okay, so let's see. Number 1, we got 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28 cents. So we're going to write 28 cents in the box. 25, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76 cents. Down here, I'm going to just start with my way. Let's see. So you could have a quarter, that's 25. And then a nickel gets me to 30. And then a penny gets me to 31. Instead of using a nickel, I could use 2 dimes, right? and a nickel, because that gives me a quarter. 2 dimes and 1 nickel is the same as a quarter. 25, 10, 20, 25. And then still use these same two. A nickel and a penny gives you 31 cents. 10, 20, 25, 30, 31 cents. And then the last one, we got to show Mary used these coins to buy a folder. What is the total value of the coin? So the folder Mary bought, let's see, this is 25. This is 25, right? Those are both quarters. And then a nickel and a nickel. So now we can add these up. 25 and 25 is 50. Then 55, 60. So the total value is 60 cents. All right, on to the homework pages. Right there, 7.5, 495, do the whole thing. And on this page, do the whole thing. All right, good luck.